No title page this time.
Sorry.
Although we probably don't have anyone tuning in just yet because they didn't know that we were live just yet.
Oh yeah, I put a post out.
Oh, good.
I did the thing.
So hello everybody! Sorry, I have two computers this time, but
What?
I'm trying to juggle the two because one didn't go to the other, and I have stuff on this one that's not on that one, and I haven't gotten to transfer it yet. So
Or being very complicated.
I'm trying to make this. I try to make this as complicated as I can every time I do it.
And in honor of, I don't know if you heard last week, but Annalise doing the announcements and saying that I spend a lot of money on a certain item of merch, I wore my new shirt today.
So what is the total count of those shirts?
My husband's in the room, so I'm not going to say anything.
She pleads the fifth?
One.
Fifth!
I have one.
She's got about 6 or 7.
He knows what's up.
Because I'm awesome, I let her have it.
He knows what's up.
Sure, big cat. Yeah, but no, this is the anniversary
Well, if it's
shirt.
only 7, I lost my bet. So.
No, we're just talking shirts. We're not talking like Kickstarter or anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
Moving on.
God.
Welcome everybody to One Stop Guild Shop and our weekly sit down to play the greatest game in the world, Dungeons and Dragons. So welcome on this Tuesday evening with us. First of all, we want to give a great thanks and shout out to our sponsors, the Happy Hour podcast with Johnny and Deuce. We are joined by Mr. Deuce right now.
Yeah, you can see me this weekend at Hurricane, and you can see this amazing new haircut.
Yes.
So you can see that at Hurricane this weekend, so come and see me. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can find us at HH Podcast Show on the Twitter machine. hhpodcastshow@gmail.com is where you can send us your emails. We are taking questions right now for Spicy Deuces. We're doing that really, really soon. So we need you guys to send in those questions that you want me and Johnny to answer while we're eating the hottest of the hot wings. So we need you to send us those questions, but please put Spicy Deuces in the subject line so me and Johnny don't read them because we want them to be surprises. So if there's like some crazy questions that you want us to answer, like we're answering all of them. So like no, it's no holds barred. So anything goes. So
I'm creating fake email accounts to do some multiple questions.
Any questions you've got, it's no holds barred. So feel free to send us those. Also, you can check us out at facebook.com/Happy Hour Podcast Show and find all of our episodes at soundcloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast. And you can find some amazing episodes of the One Stop Guild Shop on there, so you definitely don't want to miss that.
Sweet. Can't wait for those Spicy Deuces.
I'm very excited for Spicy Deuces.
We are very excited too. I think this is the project we've been most excited about recently, and we've been putting a lot of work into it. So
Awesome. Alrighty.
So, I'm trying to change up the way I say announcements now.
No, you have to keep it the same.
Hello, you guys! So, I was out for a while, I'm sorry, but few announcements. This Thursday, we're going to be popping up at Moon Mountain Vapor Cafe in Winter Haven. Longtime friends, and they like having us once a month, so we're over there once a month on Thursdays. I will be running a classic Hit It and Quit It session. Josh is going to be running a Final Fantasy one-shot.
And if you tuned in for that one that we did a few weeks ago, that was super fucking fun.
Oh my god, it was so great. So he's going to be running that, I'm going to be running that, we're just going to be chilling there, and I think that's it. Check us out on social media, One Stop Guild Shop. On Facebook and Instagram, One Stop Guild Shop FL. Go on our website, onestopguildshop.com. Also, do not forget, we do offer private party experiences. I did a personal one last Monday with 4 teenagers. I was very tired after. Because none of them had ever played before, so we did a 2-hour sit-down teaching session and then played for 2 hours. But they had a good time. So if you know of anybody who wants to play but doesn't know exactly how to play, reach out to us and we can do a private party and teach you how to play.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So much fun.
We do birthday parties, we do bat mitzvahs, we do bar mitzvahs, we do bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. Whatever kind of party you want us at.
A Friday night dungeon party.
It's always like, what kind of dungeon party?
For the right amount of money.
I mean, I'm down.
I don't care. You slide over a check, I don't even
exactly.
So yeah, that's it. Just check us out. We're going to be doing more pop-ups in Lakeland and all that coming very soon.
And real quick, what is the age limit for Moon Mountain?
18. Sorry. Okay. 18 and over to get in. Not my rules, state of Florida rules.
Yeah. So once we do go everywhere, it's just this. Sometimes we are invited to bars, and in this case, we're unfortunately age limited. So,
yeah, so 18 and over because of the vape, because apparently vaping kills.
And the alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
That alcohol, and they also have a lovely coffee shop.
Oh,
don't they?
The coffee shop
is dope.
So good. But again, 18 and over.
Alrighty.
On Friday.
If that's everything, are we ready to begin?
I want to roll dice.
We dive back into the madness of Iastebiria.
It's been so long. Hang on.
Did you just?
I had to roll a die. I rolled a 7.
It wasn't in that one. That's okay. That's okay. I thought you'd roll the natty 1 like right there. But wait, you didn't make your natty 1 face, so.
I didn't. I have a nat 20. I have a nat 20 face.
Yes. So, last time on the madness of Iastebiria, we found our heroes finally getting to the town of Kosva. And upon investigating, they found some leads of some mysterious figures going in and out of the old abandoned mines, which had been dubbed by the town the Mines of Madness, which is an apt name because it goes into the Mountain of Madness. So, it's a not so clever name for the mine. So, last time they made their way into the mines, and they found an array of horrific monsters waiting for them in there. They battled a hydra and some lang spiders, which poor Pumpkin is now cursed for the next 30 in-game days, because it's a poison.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Yeah, because she failed her Constitution saving throw. Wow. Don't pull your punches, okay?
No. Just kidding. I love you.
So, they have finally defeated the Lang spiders, only having one of the party members drop momentarily. Davish got dropped a little bit. But, yeah, it wasn't Nova. For the first time, it wasn't Nova. So.
And I wasn't even playing her.
That's the reason you didn't fall.
So, we now go back into the mines, and you're standing over the 2 dead corpses of the spiders. What do you do?
Loot the corpses.
Okay, Go ahead. Let's see. So these are spiders. Are you trying to see if there's see if it's carrying anything, or are you trying to get something out of the body?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say see if it's carrying anything, because I don't know if I would know enough to cut it open and see if there's stuff inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I want to cut inside of it.
You want to cut inside of it? I need a medicine check.
Yeah.
I got a 15 on my investigation check.
Investigation. That's. And what was your medicine?
Natural one.
Okay, so with your investigation check, you look around and there's not really anything on the body, but you do see one of its big fangs, and you snap off one of the fangs.
Okay.
So now you have a fang of a ling spider.
A ling spider?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will send you the details of that if you decide to use it as a weapon, or if you don't want to, that's fine too. I can send you the price of it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Or we'll get to the price of it when you try to sell it.
Yeah.
And as you're collecting this, you see Nova going towards the other spider, and she just plunges her sickle right into it, and is like, she mutilates this thing, like trying to get at some sort of like poison organ or something in there. But once she's done, it's just a mess of gore, and like nothing is salvageable in either spider.
Okay.
Are you upset?
No,
She natural one.
I didn't want it to come back to life. What if there's like some dead like magic in here and it comes back?
Well, you just look like you're frustrated. You just totally destroyed it.
Did she destroy both of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
since she rolled a natural one.
Okay. Well,
Jeez.
I just, now it won't move, now it won't come back to life. What if there's some like wizard who does some necromancy and it like,
Well, I guess that's good.
you know what I'm doing?
Okay. Well, should we continue to go?
Yeah.
yep.
So we continue.
Okay, so for my players and for those watching, you have been traveling that direction
Okay.
through the caves.
Okay.
So,
Who wants to take the lead?
I'll go in front.
Go for it, Ray.
I'm assuming this is right?
Yeah.
Big. So, 30 feet?
40 feet.
Ooh. 20, 25.
Does Ray, do you have any light source with you?
I thought we had some like flashing light ball or something that was with us.
Nova has her sickles lit up.
Yeah, I cast light.
Okay. Well,
Let's
I don't
all
want to go
move
any
together.
further than the light is.
Yeah, so are you guys going
I
to
thought
move
we were
together?
all going like in a straight
Okay.
This is
line.
light source.
Okay. I didn't know if someone was moving by themselves or...
Oh, yeah, I know.
So,
We'll move together.
let me read what you see. And this is on my other computer. And that says 12, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so as you walk into this room, you're noticing mining equipment that you've seen scattered around. They're starting to be less and less as you go around. This is a really large chamber, and you can hear wind whistling somewhere in the distance. Also, the area is becoming looking less like a constructed mine and more cave-like in structure. And there's a small pool of water situated in the middle of the chamber, and it looks to be dripping. It looks like stalactites are dripping into it from the ceiling above. A few corpses litter the room with their old decaying clothes on the bodies.
Human.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. Natural one.
19.
Okay, Ray, you do notice that yes, they are. There's a couple human and a couple dwarven. They're bodies.
Now, are they bodies like skeletons, or are they just like dead bodies?
They've been there a long while. They're not quite completely decomposed.
But they're starting to?
Yeah, they almost look mummified a little bit.
Time to loot some bodies!
Alrighty, go ahead and make an investigation check.
That'd be a 10.
You can.
I'm not even try this one myself.
17.
Okay, so as you guys go around, you collect, between the two of you, about 200 gold pieces throughout from all the bodies. Why don't you guys go ahead and place yourselves right now?
Alright.
So we would be like right on the inside.
Let's see, so just kind of for reference. Here's a little pool of water. It's a body here, body here, body here, body here. So, as Ray and Bootsy are looking around,
and I give Bootsy his 10 gold.
oh,
And Arrow, you need to write down 100 gold for the group pile.
Okay.
And Bootsy, you get your 10.
Okay, thank you, Ray.
Anytime, man.
so, as you guys are looting those last couple of corpses, let's see. You hear a screech. And zooming out from those walls in front of you, you see two banshees coming flying out, having rolled natural 20s, both of them, on their stealth, and they get a surprise round on you guys.
What?
Uh-oh.
I can't do banshees anymore. I have PTSD from the English one.
That's kind of why I did it.
I ain't even mad at that, Matt. I ain't mad at that.
So here, let me change some music. Alrighty. So, the first one comes out, and this is the one that's attacking Bootsy.
Oh.
Gonna reach out and try to touch you. I take it a 9 does not hit.
It does not.
And the other one reaches out to try to touch you, Raylan. Does a 19 hit you? Or 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty. You take 12 points of necrotic damage as it reaches out, as it flies through the wall at you and runs its hand completely through your body. And you just feel the icy chill of it as it passes through your being.
Now I got a question. What does necrotic damage do?
Unless you are... necrotic is a type of, like... kind of like a withering flesh sort of thing, but...
Okay.
Like, it's really mostly there to see it to if you have resistances to certain types of damage.
Okay.
So yeah. Alrighty, so that does it for their surprise round. So everyone go ahead and roll me some initiative. Who is playing Davich and who is playing Pumpkin tonight?
Natural 20 for Deuce.
Holy shit.
Who do you want? Do you want to do?
Doesn't matter. Whoever the easier one is.
You'd probably find Pumpkin easier since she's a fighter.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I'll be Pumpkin! Yeah!
Okay, 25 to 20.
Let me roll.
That's me.
Let me roll for damage. Oh, shit. I don't have damage. Mine's a 7.
Forgot to assign these before.
No, it's cool. I can go.
Yeah, you can view them in the campaign.
Okay. Alright. I got both of them.
Yeah.
I'm not taking pictures of them.
Okay, so anyone 25 to 20 except for Raylan?
No.
Okay, 15 to 20.
16 for Bootsy.
Okay. Uh, 10 to 15.
Davich with a 14. And then Nova with a 7.
Pumpkin.
5 to 10.
Pumpkin's got an 8.
Oh.
What's Pumpkin's dex modifier?
Dex is +2.
What's the actual score?
14.
Okay.
Alright, cool. We got most of what I need for Davich. I'll just write all this stuff down and then I'll.
And then Nova. What was yours?
7.
Okay. Alrighty, that's everyone. Raylan, you are first.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit the one that attacked me.
Okay. And just 1 second.
At 20 again. Holy shit.
Damn, you not.
Hey, send that over here.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay, now I got a question because we got confused last time. How does this damage work when I roll a natural 20?
You double the dice, and then you add your multiplier.
Okay, so normally it's a D8 plus 5, so I roll the D8 2 times?
You can either roll the d8 twice, or you can just double the number that's on the dice.
Okay,
And then add your
Okay.
5.
And then you add your 5.
okay. I got a 3 on the first one. On the second one, I got a 4. So that's 7. Then the 5, 3, 4, 5, so that's 12.
12. And go ahead with any other hits that you're wanting to do.
Okay. Now I've got a question. I know I'm not in rage mode. I still get a second attack, don't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll try again with the hammer.
Okay.
And that's a 7, and then what do I add to it?
Uh,
I add 9 to it because it gets plus 9 to hit. So 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16.
That hits.
Alright. So then we'll do 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay.
And I believe that's it, because I think I only get 2 attacks when I'm not in rage mode.
Alrighty. Did you want to rage?
I'm going to hold off just because I'm at 16 health, and I don't want to rage and then get knocked out of rage if I got to take a health potion.
Alrighty. Let's see. Bootsy.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna take my great axe and attack that one who tried to touch me.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the hit.
Here's my first one. 28 hit.
I guess so.
Okay. And that'll hit for 9 points of damage there.
Okay.
And here's my second hit. There's a 25 hit.
I guess so.
And here's the damage.
Ooh.
13 points of damage.
Okay. Ready, so both of you just go whack, 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 whack as these banshees have just come out and like and they're kind of taken aback a little bit as your weapons actually find purchase on their corporeal forms. Now it is one of the banshees' turn. This is the one in front of Raylan. Let's see. Oh, come on. One of these times I'm just going to have everything printed out.
No, because that means you'd be prepared. That's actually not what we need about.
Okay, so it's going to once again try to reach out and grab you.
Which you were we talking about, me or Bootsy?
Raylan.
Okay.
Does 11 hit you?
No.
Okay.
They got to get to a 16.
Okay. So it reaches out and it tries to grab you once again, but you're now not surprised. So you kind of step back, and its corporeal form just kind of goes right by the front of your chest.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
That was close.
Davich.
Alright. Davich is going to... I'll say the really weird looking wizard is Davich.
Yeah, that's Davich.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then get the furthest corner.
As he do.
As he do.
As you do.
That's how you play spellcasters.
No, it's not. I'm gonna firebolt this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Well, 18 plus 7.
I guess that's
20.
going to hit.
Does a 25 hit?
I guess so.
Yeah, 2d10. Ooh, 6 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
And then, that's gonna be it for him. I don't think he has bonus action.
So as he releases the firebolt, it hits it, but it doesn't look like it does as much damage as he thought it was going to do. It's a ghost, I mean.
I know.
Alrighty. Pumpkin's turn.
Okay. Be careful, Bootsy. Be careful, Raylan. I'm coming to help. And she runs out.
She's the tiny little fairy one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to attack that one.
Okay.
And she's poisoned, which means she's got disadvantage. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Disadvantage on both saving throws and on attack.
She's going to take out... Can she do all these scimitars and do the 4?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Alright, so she's going to pull out her scimitars. And she's going to try to do these attacks here. So here's the attack number 1. Is an 18 hit?
Yes. One thing I need to ask, does it say if her scimitars are magical in any way? Or are they just... Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to just roll her hits first and then do the damage.
That's fine.
Alright, so that's 1 hit. 19.
Hits.
Alright, that's 2. 12 hit.
Just hits.
Alright. 14 hit.
Hits.
Alright, so she got all 4 hits.
Apparently you need to roll for her from now on.
Alright, so it's D6. Oh, I get to roll my Final Fantasy dice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here's hit number 1. 7 points there. 3 points there. 5 points there. 7 points there.
Okay.
And that will conclude your turn.
So as she goes with her scimitars, once again she finds whole purchase, but it doesn't do as much damage as she was hoping it would do.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now it is that particular one's turn. And, let's see. It's gonna go after Pumpkin.
Uh-oh.
23 hit to hit.
That hits.
So she takes 9 points of necrotic damage as the creature reaches out and swipes right through the middle of her form, and she just feels the cold envelop her innards.
That really hurt.
Alrighty. Now, Nova.
Okay, so obviously I have to drop light. Because I can't
So you're going to be fighting in the dark?
Yeah, because I can't cast 2 spells at the same time.
That's true.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm a good person. So I can't do anything, so I have to drop light.
Okay, so...
If I move, is it disadvantage in the dark? Like, there's no light source other than my sickle.
I'll say you know the general direction,
Okay.
and you can hear the fighting, so you can go towards that direction or aim towards that direction.
Okay.
But you will have disadvantage because you are firing in the dark.
Well, she's got dark vision, right?
Do you have dark vision?
I think you do.
Asimir?
I don't know if Asmir does.
I thought I saw it on there.
No. It would be under... It was... Yeah, dark vision.
Oh, alrighty.
What?
So never mind. You can see the action that's going on.
Okay, I'm gonna do 5, 10, and then I'm gonna... This one. Creature right here.
You'll have to move up 1 square.
Oh, like
to
right here?
see it. Yeah.
I'm a toad and dead!
Told and dead!
He needs to make a wisdom save of 16, and he's not gonna do it because I really want to do it. He's gonna roll 4. Come on, 4.
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
You can look at it if you don't believe me.
No, I believe you. Does he, by just missing any of his hit points?
Yes. Both of them have been hit.
Okay. It depends on if I were to hit.
Yeah,
what.
D10
so
or
I just
D8.
need to go. Okay, well that didn't work. That's really cool. I don't think I have a bonus action.
At least it was only a cantrip.
It's a thing. I'm gonna. Oh, it was 15. I'm gonna. Yay! I'm turning. And that's gonna end my turn because I can't.
Backed away from the action like a good spellcaster. I'm so proud of you.
I'm really learning.
Alrighty, top of the round, Raylan.
Alright, I'm going to try and hit it again.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh, that would be an 11.
Just misses.
Okay, and then I'll try for the second one. Down. 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That'd be 13.
13. So as you swing your hammer through, you notice as you go through it, it kind of lights up a little bit since it's a special hammer, and it seems to hurt it exactly how you thought it should, if that makes sense.
That's good.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one that I've been working on. There goes.
Swing away, Bootsy.
Does a 22 hit?
That does.
Looks like take 17 points of damage.
Is it a magical axe, by the way?
It is not.
It is not. Okay.
And then for my second hit. Oh, does a 14 hit?
That hits.
Alright. That'll be a 12 points of damage.
Okay. So you slice and slice, and once again, it doesn't do as much damage as you thought it might, because I missed this one little thing. Actually, damn it, I missed. Could I, since I, no, I'll just Actually, since we're still on your turn, could you give me a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Okay. Oh, this is mine.
Since you are looking directly at it.
Uh-oh. Does a 6 do anything good?
You are now considered frightened of
I'm
that.
scared. Oh, I don't like this thing at all.
So you can still attack it, but you have to spend your action to move away from it.
Okay.
And you cannot move towards it at any point but each round you get to do another saving throw.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Do I have to move now?
No, on your next turn.
Okay.
Alrighty. It is now the first Banshee's turn. And what's it gonna do?
Invite us to dinner. Said it was sorry.
That's cute!
That's fine.
I don't want to go to dinner. I'm scared.
Okay, it's just gonna try to reach out and touch you again there, Raylan.
Okay.
And it misses.
Be careful, Ray Ray. It's scary.
Alrighty, Dabbitch.
Okay, Dabbitch is going to do Ice Knife. He's going to move right over here so he can get that one. Just a dex save. Oh, no. Why does it say... Oh. Make a ranged spell attack. Where's your again! 25.
That hits.
Fully mark that off. At second level.
Oh yeah, I don't think that...
Oh, I can't mark it off. I'll have to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of keep track of that.
Using the cold damage is increased by 1d6, so it's 2d6. That is 7 points of cold damage.
Okay, so he goes over and he makes the symbols in the air and he brings his hand apart and appears a giant icicle and he just flings it over at the Banshee. And it connects, but it doesn't seem to do any damage.
I just really tried to throw an ice knife at a Banshee.
Yeah. Whole damage. It's okay.
No, that's cool. It's fine. It's not my character.
I don't think he would have seen a Banshee before, so he wouldn't
Yeah,
have
so
known.
I'm just throwing what David to do.
He wouldn't know. But now he knows.
I think he's going back out.
Okay.
Where he was.
Pumpkin.
Okay, so I don't really like this thing, so Miss scared of Bootsy over here, so I'm gonna take it out again.
Alrighty.
Here goes my hit.
Swing away, Pumpkin.
Alright. Does a 14 hit?
Yep.
That's number 1. Oh shit. That's a natural 1.
Okay.
For the third hit. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Uh-oh.
Did you get 4 attacks now?
Yeah. Oh my god!
Double nat 1.
Oh!
That is a double critical failure. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it is now.
So
Okay.
one of the hits is going to hit, and
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
that's going to be one of these sweet Final Fantasy dice
So how much am I total is?
for 4 points of damage.
Okay, so she goes up and she swings once, and it doesn't do as much damage as she was hoping. And so she just goes into a frenzy and ends up... the Banshee keeps dodging out of the way, and she ends up hitting both swords against the wall really hard and knocking them both out of her hand.
Why do I keep doing this?
She did it during the spires too, didn't she?
Yeah.
So yeah, she does not have her scimitars in hand anymore.
Well, shit.
Next time we're duct taping them into her hand.
Might not be a bad idea.
I'm just saying that's 2 fights in a row where she dropped them. So.
I mean, if it wasn't a double, like 2 natural ones in the series.
That was, yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else for Pumpkin? Any bonus actions or anything?
I don't think she's really got anything.
Second win, but...
No, she already used it.
Match it for Pumpkin.
Alrighty. It is now that Banshee's turn, and it sees that she's not really a threat right now, so it's going to go after Bootsy.
No, don't come towards me. It's scary.
I love Bootsy.
I don't like this.
I need to look something up real quick. Oh, and you also have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within the line of sight.
Okay.
So I don't think you have to move away from it, but
Okay.
do what Bootsy would do if he's like suddenly really, really scared. God damn it, these things are rolling for shit.
I'm just going to get the fetal position.
Well, you're not any better. We'll get my Big Bertha out. Or Mr. Bevel. Alrighty. Nova.
Wow. You know, that worked out so well. I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip.
At which one?
That one.
You'll need to move up one more. There you go.
30 feet. I'm gonna whip him on the face.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, it's gonna hit. 24.
That hits.
Oh, it's 2d6. Oh, it feels so good. Ooh, 7. 7 points of, I'm gonna say bludgeoning because it's plant with thorns.
Oh, does it not say?
It just says, doesn't say, piercing, I'm sorry, piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay.
Is the creature large, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
Since this is resistant to, since this is immune from grappling, restraining, and prone, I'm going to say that doesn't actually work.
Okay, okay.
But the damage is the damage does take hold.
Sweet, I'm gonna go. Oh, bah! Yeah, I'm mad. My clothes dead.
You come up and you summon your ethereal whip and you whip it good, and you're hoping to try to like wrap around it, but it just doesn't. But it takes the damage.
I'm not used to this druid shit. I'm gonna stay right here. And I'm good.
Alrighty. Top of the round, Raylan.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Alrighty.
Oh God, this is my dinner tonight, candy.
18.
That hits.
Okay. And 12 for damage.
Okay.
And then for the second one, 24.
That hits.
And 11 for damage on the second one.
Okay. So it's looking really rough as you once again carve right into it with your hammer.
Yeah. At least that one's starting to go down.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Bootsy.
Oh, I'm gonna try to attack, but I'm real scared.
Alrighty. Remember you have... Oh, wait a second. Raylan.
Yep.
Could you give me a wisdom saving throw, please? And I forgot wisdom saving throws for all of you this turn. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 16, and then I've got a +1 for wisdom, so that'd be 17.
Okay, you're good.
Or excuse me, +2 for wisdom, that'd be 18.
Okay, you're good. You pass.
Okay.
You are not frightened.
Okay.
Do I roll?
I'll next turn. These are the first times I'm actually DMing with a Banshee, so... Alrighty, Bootsy.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm real scared. There's a 23 hit.
Jesus Christ! On disadvantage? God damn!
No!
You weren't that damn scared.
10 points of damage
Okay.
for that one. I'm gonna try again.
You do that shit again.
21.
That hits too.
I'm changing characters.
16 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Do I get to see if I can be unscared this time?
Yes, you do get a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh.
7.
Nope.
But
You're
that's
still
kinda
scared.
working out for you, though.
Alrighty, so...
That's all for me.
And I don't have to run away?
No. Okay, so... It's now the first Banshee's turn, and it kind of looks around, and it looks really rough. And you see its face change as it lets out the most horrific wail you've ever heard. And I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
If you're scared or poisoned, you have disadvantage to that?
Yep.
Is this charmed or any type of sleeping?
No.
Okay.
Now, I've got a question for you, Matt.
Yes.
If it has a dot next to it in the little circle, what does that mean?
Let's see. You should just use the number that's in the field for Constitution saving throw. That's what you add to your die roll.
Okay.
16 for pumpkin.
Pumpkin
13.
saves. 13, you just make it.
13 for Nova.
13 for Nova.
21 for Davidge.
Okay. And what was Bootsy?
Natural 1.
Oh no! No!
So, everyone who succeeded, you take 10 psychic damage. And Bootsy, you drop to 0 hit points.
Uh-oh! No!
Okay. Okay, so everybody saves. Okay, well, I'll just torch that.
At least I'm not scared anymore.
Hey, that's one way to get unscared.
You weren't scared because you were alive.
Alrighty, is everyone... Do we still have everyone, or...
Yeah.
Except for Bootsy?
Oh.
Okay. Write down Davidge. Okay. Alright.
And, like, as it wails out, you hold your head because it's penetrating your mind, and it really hurts, and all of a sudden you hear boom right next to you as you see Bootsy fall on the floor unconscious.
Bootsy, no! Get up, Bootsy!
And it is now Davich's turn.
Okay, so would Davich's knowledge know anything about Banshees? Like what?
Make a real quick history check.
Alright, super quick. 24.
Okay, he knows certain types of... let's see, I'll say that he knows a Banshee's wail, few live to tell the tale. They're pretty much immune to cold, necrotic, and poison. And... yeah, that's probably all he knows.
Okay. I'm going to cast then I'm gonna okay, 5. Okay, move up 2. Just so I can get there. I'm gonna cast on this one Maximilian's Earthland Grasp.
Okay.
Medium hand for 1 creature easier than 5. You can see within 5 feet. So I would need to move up here, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Cool, sorry about it. The target must make a strength saving throw. I'm assuming this, a 15.
Fails.
Alright, so sweet! It does a thing, so it takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's 5 points of bludgeoning, and it is restrained for the spell's duration.
So, as he casts his spell, a big hand just juts out of the earth and smashes right onto the banshee, and you hear a muffled wail under there as it just dissipates away.
It kills it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet! I was waiting for you to pull some like ghostly shit. That's why I was waiting to get the confirmation that I was waiting. So
I mean, it wasn't going to be restrained, but
So is the hand just sitting there?
yeah, the hand is just like
Okay.
on the ground. It's like
Okay,
a
as
swatted
action.
bug.
Okay. I am going to wait because I have to use an action to move it. So I'm gonna wait. And he is done. So that was another second level? Sorry, damage. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Pumpkin.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna pick my scimitars off the floor.
Yeah, she got to do that.
So what I don't know, what spells she's used thus far, because it doesn't tell me how many spell slots she has.
Last week she was playing, so she should have been here.
Why does it show you the spell slots? It shows it to her daughter.
I think all of hers are just like onesie twosies. I don't think she really has actual spell slots.
She's a little
So-
fancy now.
I think you can use Cure Wounds X number of times per day, I think. It's weird. Oh, wait. Bard. You probably only have one use of it. That would be my guess.
Alright. Did she use it last week, though?
If she did, it would have been used up already. Because she was actually here last week.
Okay.
So she would have been in there, because I can't remember. But I'm guessing that.
Okay. Well, I gotta just stay out Bootsy, so I'm gonna. If she used Cure Wounds on Bootsy, that get him off, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Bootsy.
Alrighty.
So she touches Bootsy.
Go ahead and roll a d8 plus, I think it said 4.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. Ooh!
Hey.
12 points.
Excellent.
I'm back!
You are prone, but you are back. And you are no longer frightened.
I'm not scared anymore, because that one is smashed.
Hey, Josh, does she have a second action this turn?
Only if she would have actually attacked.
Yeah, only if
Okay.
she would have attacked.
Because I'm going to need Cure Wounds next go around, too.
Okay. That'll be it for me.
Alrighty.
Because the NDDM decided to crash on you.
Yay! Alrighty. Nova.
Oh yeah, but come on, man.
Well, damage, go damage.
I mean, damage. Go damage.
Come on.
Okay, so You know what? Why not? We can trip. I'm gonna try to pull the dead again.
Alrighty. So wisdom.
16. So.
Cact.
Alright.
Fails.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Don't make me use my big dice.
No.
Or don't make me
2d12.
pull out purple.
Double 11s. 22 points of damage.
How do you do this? Oh, no. How do you end him? I can't. I feel like that's a trademark phrase.
Okay, so I want to I just want to give it a real nasty look. I'm gonna just put my hand out. I'm gonna go.
As you do that, you see corporeal bells around its head form and gung, gung, and you see it rocking its head back and forth in agony. And as it screams out, it just turns to dust.
I'm gonna yell, "Take that with your stupid banshee laugh! I got it too, bitch!"
Alrighty, and with that, we are now out of combat.
I'm gonna stand up for this. Where are they at? Where? Oh, you killed them already.
Yeah, Bootsy.
Gosh. Next thing I knew, it got really loud. And then I passed out.
It's okay, not everybody can handle those.
I didn't see you doing anything. I was over here smashing and bashing.
I'm gonna ignore Bootsy.
And all you're doing is throwing a little bit of fire on it, okay? So.
Obviously, there's nothing to loot because they're banshees.
Yeah.
They would've just-
Didn't either Davich or Annalise have like tiny hut or something where they could create a hut and you could go in there and like rest?
Davich.
I think Davich has it.
Davich has. Hang on.
I think he has tiny hut.
Lemont's tiny hut. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pumpkin, and I'm gonna go get my scimitars now.
I think it would be a great idea if we went in the tiny hut and took a full rest before we go through any more of this, because we're all banged up.
Let me go to Davich. Okay, so. Okay, 10 foot. Okay, so it takes 11 minutes to cast. So, Davich is gonna be like, I think that is a wonderful idea. And he's gonna walk over here and in this area. Gonna cast.
That's right in the middle of a pool.
Hey, cool. So he's not gonna do that. Obviously, Davich would have seen water. Like right here.
Okay. So he takes the 10 minutes and he lays out arcane symbols, and you see glowing in the air as finally, after about 11 minutes, a nice dome shape forms. What color is the dome?
Blue.
You can make it look like anything.
Oh!
Yeah.
I want to make it look like a little, an old fancy cottage.
Okay. In the middle of a cave? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
How about make it look like a giant rock so nobody wants to mess with us while we're
Oh! Hey! You know what? That is a...
Or stalactite.
Jesus.
That's the smart thing.
You know, like with vines and like flowers coming off of it. And I wanted
No,
to say,
like a
here
big
we
giant
are.
rock that no monster wants to fuck with.
We'll do a stalagmite.
Stalactite.
Well, it's
Are there
still
anything?
going to be like the same, like,
Oh, okay.
it's going to be the dome shape, but you can make the exterior any color. Like, if you want it to be a rock pattern, it can be a rock pattern. If it,
We'll do a
if you
rock
want it to
pattern.
be green, it can be green.
We'll do a rock pattern.
Okay. So he creates this dome that
Sorry,
looks like a
that-
giant boulder.
Boulder?
But as you go in, you find it's very comfortable in here. It's about like very low 70s in here, like a nice temperature to sleep. It's warmer than the outside cave is. The outside cave is about 55 to 60 degrees. And those of you who don't know this spell very well, basically this thing is impenetrable for 8 hours.
Oh, that's enough time to go sleepy sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep for 8 hours.
Is anyone taking a watch, or is it just everyone going to sleep?
Well, it's impenetrable, so why don't we all just sleep?
I'm with that plan.
All right. Right. Can I snuggle up next to you?
Sure, buddy.
All right.
Okay.
You're my best friend, Ray.
And since there is a Goliath in here, it's a little tight. Like,
Whoa.
but y'all fit in there, but it's a little snug. Y'all get to be real good friends. You've only known each other for about a week at this point. Bootsy less. Bootsy you've only known for a couple days.
I mean, when you know, you know.
Exactly.
Alright,
So we all take a long rest?
I'm gonna pray, and then I'm gonna take a nap. Take a rest.
Alrighty.
I don't know if I need the full.
Take it, girl.
Well, no, I mean, like, I don't know if my character needs to. Whatever.
Okay, and you guys
Oh, and David will sleep too.
do your stuff. And whatever you need to do, I'm going to move this. Basically sliding the map.
So we are getting them all rest, right?
Yeah.
We're good?
Actually, if we do this, and if I was smart, I would have just laid these out one by one.
Meh. Alright.
Alrighty.
So, David will be at full. Let me put mine back up. Wait. I'm not doing that yet. I'm not. I know better than to go ahead and assume I'm getting a long rest. Nope.
It's like, if I'm feeling nice, he will.
That's why I'm not holding my breath. Because I've done this before.
So you all bed down for the night. And it seems pretty quiet. You all make it through 8 hours. And as you wake up, the dome kind of dissipates around you.
Oh, it's getting a little chilly in here.
And everyone mark off that you have had a long rest.
Yay!
A long rest that was desperately needed by just about everyone in the party.
Right?
What? Okay. Put him back at 38. Okay. Alright,
Okay.
so dome fades. Okay. So we're all kind of.
Ray always goes in the front, and I lean in the back of the party. No,
Yeah.
I'm in the very back. I guard the back. You guys, the squishy ones, stay in the middle. There we go.
There.
All right, lead the way,
So
Ray.
Pumpkin, me, Nova, Davich, and Bootsy. And we're just gonna continue walking.
Alrighty. Sure. As you
Okay.
proceed. Yeah, you can go ahead and take that one away.
This one too?
Yeah.
And that one on.
Yeah, this one
Hello.
Alright, one moment, please. Do not move because I can't remember what's on this.
It's like in old school Legend of Zelda, when you walk at the edge of the map, it shifts over.
So as you walk through that corridor, Raylan, your foot kind of snags on something.
Of course it does.
And as you guys are moving through, it snags both Raylan and Pumpkin. A giant cage falls from the ceiling and is now like you guys are in a giant cage, a 10-foot cage.
Oh no! Get us out of here! Oh, Ray.
Do we? So I would have been right behind them. Do I see like where it came from, or?
I mean, you look up and you see a rope that's just kind of hanging off of a dead pulley system.
Okay.
Or you see a pulley system and a rope is connected to the top of this.
Okay.
Can I try to lift the cage?
Let's see. Go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can find the source of the rope.
18.
Okay, so as you look up, you follow the rope, and it seems like the source of the rope is over here.
Okay.
So you would need to be over there to pull on it.
Okay. Well then. Oh wait. So is the cage like blocking?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's basically a 10-foot cube.
Well, we can't get around.
Okay, so
Could we climb up and over the cage?
You can certainly try.
That's an option. Do you want to try there, Novi?
1 second, 15. So it's over here, the rope system.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work. I thought if I could like cast to like cut it in half, but. Alright, sure, why not? Your plan sounds better.
Okay, let's climb up and
Okay.
over.
Anyone planning to climb up and over, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. Actually, no, an athletics check to pull yourself up.
I'm gonna do it. Here I go.
Athletic?
Fuck. Does an 11 do anything?
Since this, it's like kind of easy slats to do, so yeah, you're able to get up.
16.
Yep, you're able to easily scale up as well.
Okay.
All right. Dab, you stay there and keep an eye out.
So we would be over here now.
Okay, so you see a very old mechanism, and it looks like, and there is a rope on this side. It looks old and frayed, but it somehow held the thing for this long.
What does it? Do we need to pull it to raise?
I'm sure we should try.
Okay.
Let me.
Well, do you need any help, or do you?
Sure. Come and help me, Novi.
Okay.
Go ahead and Bootsy, roll with advantage
Okay.
on a strength check.
Okay.
26.
Okay, so it's real easy for you. You're like, just hand over fist. And the cage slowly raises up. And now Raylan and
Quick, get out real quick.
so you guys are able to get out of the cage now.
Awesome. Sweet.
Dab, hurry up.
Our Dabbage will kind of run over to the group.
And just as Pumpkin gets out of there, the cage, the rope on the cage snaps and it falls to the ground.
Oh my, that would have been bad.
Alright, I think we all need to like watch where we walk from now on. I don't think there might be more booby traps.
You said booby.
Really do feel like
Okay, Goomba.
we're like in the middle of a thing.
But you still said booby.
Alright, whatever. What do we see here?
Okay, so you guys are there. Sorry, there's a million rooms in here. Okay, so in here it's once again very natural cave-like. You don't notice like the onslaught of bodies and blood that you've seen in other parts of this cave. You don't really. There's still some trace amounts of mining equipment lying around, but It's a pretty empty cavern in this area.
What do you guys think? Should we just keep moving forward?
I think we should.
There's nothing in here. What's the point of hanging out?
Do we notice? Do we notice anything in room 21 here?
No. Well, you can make a investigation check.
I'd just like to look. I'll take a little peep.
Little peeper?
Take a little peep.
I'll take a little peep. 15.
Okay, so you don't really find anything in there. You do notice some scratches on the wall and on the floor, like some creature has been in this area at some point. You can't really tell how long ago they were here, but there's evidence of
Things
other
been
creatures.
here. You see the scratches.
I see it, Bootsy. Yeah, very observant. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going, guys. I don't want to waste around any more time if we don't have to.
Okay.
We're gonna
Gosh.
All right.
And Nova is going to watch the ground.
Okay, so
I'm going to watch the damn ground because it's the second trap I've stepped on.
okay, anyone searching for traps, go ahead and make an investigation check as you go along.
Let's see.
Ooh, 20 unnatural.
Okay.
A 2.
Pumpkins and all that
Two.
too. Natural one.
So none of you really notice anything as you continue down that hallway.
Okay. So we're going to continue. Oh, we're going to get into the next room.
Alrighty. Okay, so you can take that off. Actually, let's slide this up a little bit. Congratulations, y'all are about like a third of the way.
Oh!
You've discovered about a third of the rooms that are in this place.
Third?
Some gigantic mines.
You mean there's more papers like this?
Not that I printed out, but there will be.
Which, Matt, just a heads up, 15-minute warning on me.
Okay. Alrighty. So. As you walk in here, do you get light back up?
Yeah, this one.
I completely forgot that you all were supposed to be fighting in the dark, and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have said like after the fight was over, I would have put light back on it.
Yeah.
You know what we should probably buy next time we go into mine? Some flippin' torches.
What? That sounds too logical.
Okay, so
I have one.
as you enter this room, you see a large wooden platform on the northwest corner of the room. North is that way, just for. And a rope ascends up to the platform. And more mining equipment and decayed bodies once again are in the chamber. And there's a large dark pool of liquid in the middle of the chamber. Once again, this also looks very cave-like, not so much a mine.
Like a mine shaft, yeah.
I'm gonna go up and investigate what's in the middle, like the pool.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
19.
So, as you go up to this pool, you see the pool start to,
Oh, you said it was in the middle?
yeah,
So it'd be like right there.
starts to blob up like back and forth a little bit, and you see it start to take some sort of form as it grows out of this puddle.
Uh-oh.
A thick black blob of thick organic material swiftly changes form, emitting rope-like tendrils, building legs, mouths, and other structures seemingly without pattern. It's utterly silent, despite the chaos of its ever-moving structure. Through noise like a babbling brook or trembling pool of water would seem apt. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Does Nova know what this is?
I'll let you go ahead and make a Yog Sothothery check real quick, which is Wisdom plus your proficiency.
15.
You've read about something called a formless spawn that matches this description. There's really no good description for a formless spawn because it can take any shape. And it's... few who have come across one have lived to tell the tale.
Bitchin'.
So, everyone, roll for initiative!
I got a 17.
So,
Oh my.
that's not exactly it, but it at least gives the form of the size and the form that I need it to be. Alrighty.
That's a little scary.
25 to 20.
20 for Bootsy.
Uh, 15 to 20.
Damage 15.
17 for Deuce.
Yep.
Uh, 10 to 15? Have I said that yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5 to 10?
9 for Pumpkin.
8 for Nova. What'd you roll? Oh, 20.
I rolled a 20. I'm coming after you.
Nova's going last yet again.
Alrighty, so the spawn goes first
Oh, gosh.
because it rolled a natural 20 and it has a +4 dex.
Damn.
We're dead. Alright.
Alrighty, so you see this thing begins to form tendrils, massive tendrils, as it... Let's see. Sorry, this is a completely new character. This is out of the this one that I have not used yet. Let's see. So it's noticed you, Nova, since you're like right up next to it.
Whoa!
And it slashes out with 2 tendrils.
Careful, Novi. It's coming after us.
16 to hit.
That
20 not natural to hit. Guess
yeah,
so.
I'm gonna the first one. I forgot. I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay, hang on just 1 second. Let me roll the damage. And then you can hellish rebuke. Actually,
that's better than counterspell.
you're gonna hate me. I read this wrong. It actually has 5 tendrils. They're all going after you.
But like, how do you 2 to 5? Like that's I can understand 2
I
to
just-
3 or
Because
like
I originally read 1 and I needed to make this harder. But then I'm like, oh wait, no, it has 5. I don't need to make this harder, so.
well, one of them I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay. 10 doesn't hit you?
No.
Natural 20.
No, Matt, it doesn't hit me. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I'm level 20.
And a 16. So,
So all but 1 hit.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, catch me next week when I'm playing a whole new character.
Okay, so We'll do the first attack first. So you take 8 points of slashing damage, and now go ahead and do your.
Let me just get out my pen so I can mark it down. I'm gonna, ow, mother! I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke it.
Okay.
That is a super awesome, I gotta mark it off. Dex save of 16.
14.
That is 4d10.
Damn.
4d10.
Hi, baby girl.
26 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah, fire damage.
Then.
Worth it. 26
I mean, you fucking lit it up.
so far.
That Hellish Rebuke, though. 8.
I feel like it was better than counter spell.
Another 8 points of slashing. And now we do the crit. Uh, 11 points of slashing.
Is that doubled already?
Yeah.
Oh, thank baby Jesus. The last one? One?
And then another 6 points of slashing damage. As the first one comes out and it scratches you across the face, you extend your hand and you erupt. Flames erupt underneath the creature and you send it screaming. But the other 4 tendrils find their purchase.
I'm still up. But I just took 33 points of damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm still up though.
Alrighty. So that does it for its turn.
Yeah.
Bootsy.
Yeah. Oh, the attack of opportunity is gonna suck when I run, isn't it?
I mean, you can disengage and lose your
Don't do
action.
that to Novi! I'm coming for you! So I run.
Okay.
I run back 5, 10,
Before Bootsy runs,
25.
I'm going to give you the 2 sweet, brother. Say, give him hell.
Too
Sweet, sweet!
And then I would like to rage.
Okay, rage away.
So you do my rage. And then I'd like to bash its head in with my great axe.
Alrighty.
Here's number 1. 14.
And what type of damage is that?
Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Alright, let me try this again.
Actually, I'm going to say this. It uses that, with that first one, it uses one of its reactions, parrying tendril, to add 5 to its AC. So you're about to hit it, and then a tendril goes, knocks your hand out of the way.
Okay. Well, that wasn't cool, so I'll take my second attack and try again.
Okay.
25.
That hits.
Come and get some, bitch. Okay. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So the first one knocked out of the way, you go in and you swing again, and this time you cut it like right across that tendril, that same tendril. But it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you were hoping.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, Raylan.
All right. I'm going to run up and I'm going to hit it with my... Well, I'm going to rage first.
Rage.
Then I'm going to run up and hit it with Winona.
Alrighty, swing away.
Okay. So the first one... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16 for the first one.
16. It's going to use its reaction to parry that one out of the way.
Okay. Then the next one. 13.
Just misses.
Okay, and then I get a third one because I'm raging, correct?
No.
Okay.
I had to look at our resident guy that plays Barbarian a lot. I couldn't remember.
The only thing you're getting Deuce is 2 attacks, is your normal 2 attacks, but you get a +2 to your damage if you hit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then that's it then.
Alrighty. Davich.
In fear of not wanting to use all of Davich's spells, I'm just gonna do Firebolts!
Remember, he does have all of his spell slots back, because you guys had an 8-hour rest.
Well, alright then that changes everything. Maximilian's Earthly Grasp!
Alrighty!
That worked super cool last time!
Gotta get up to him.
30. Got to get. Stop moving. Okay. Maximilian's Earthly Grasp.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's make strength saving throw of 15.
Okay.
It's obviously not going to make that as a gigantic ass.
You rolled a natural 15.
So it's just chilling there. It's like I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
That's it for damage. There's nothing else you can do at this point.
Alrighty.
I think you just kill them.
Pumpkin.
Okay. Well, I don't like what this thing's doing to Nova, so I'm gonna run up and attack it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You mean killing her?
On this side. And I'm still poisoned, so I gotta have disadvantage.
In-game days.
Yeah.
I bet a 9 don't hit.
No. Yeah, Ling spiders are no joke.
I bet a 9 still don't hit.
Nope.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
How about a 7?
So still feeling that poison from that Lang spider in her veins, like she just had a rest, but it feels a little weak as she goes up and she just can't find purchase on this ooze in front of her. Alrighty. Anything else, Pumpkin?
That'll be all.
Nova.
Wait. You guys are about to witness, for the first time in history. You're ready. Only time you're going to see it. Nova is going to use her action to disengage.
What? What? Who are you and what have you done with Nova? Did you learn the last time you came across a giant tentacle creature?
Yes! And so I'm going to disengage and be like, peace out, and I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, because that bitch just did 33 points of damage to me, and I don't like that. So
It's just no joke.
So I just disengaged, and I ran the fuck away. And that's my turn.
Alrighty.
You saw it here, folks. One Stop Guild Shop on Twitch. Never disengage.
Mark the day.
Never go out.
And the time.
Exactly.
Take a picture.
Everything.
That will never happen again.
It really won't.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the round, the spawn. So, having been taken a lot of fire damage at this point and a little bit of slashing damage, it's going to just look at the 4 of you around it, and let's see, make sure I can't reach you. No, I can't reach you.
Really?
It's got a 15-foot reach!
You got Audie's running around, but you just told me disengage!
But she did 26 points of damage on it.
True.
That whole thing. So, it's going to, let's see, 1 against Pumpkin, 2 against Raylan, 1 against Bootsy, and 1 against Davidge. So against Pumpkin, 22 to hit.
Yep.
So Pumpkin, here I'll do all of these separately since they're going to different people. So Pumpkin takes 9 points of slashing damage. Raylan, the first one is a natural 20.
Okay.
Second one is a 22.
Okay, both those hit.
Okay, so for the first one, it's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And for the second one, it's 8 points of damage, both slashing.
Okay.
So remember, you do have resistance to slashing since you're raging.
Okay, what's my resistance to slashing?
Basically, resistance means you take half the damage.
Okay, so split both those in half?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the really nice thing about raging.
Yeah.
Then, Bootsy. Does a natural 18 hit you?
It sure does.
Take 9 points of slashing damage. And I'm only giving you totals, so if you're raging, you cut it in half yourself.
How about a half 9?
4. Then Davidge, a natural 17.
Shield. Wait,
Oh, 17.
that's the one.
It's actually a 23. I just didn't want to.
Done it.
Yeah.
Take it, what matters one.
He takes 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay, nice.
So this thing with all of you around it just takes all of its tentacles and just starts slapping all of you.
Deal.
Bootsy.
Oh, that was a little pleasurable. Take this. And I attack.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
That misses.
I'll try again then. Come on now. Come on, 29.
That'll hit.
13 points of damage. And that's it.
Alrighty. So, Raylan, you're up.
Okay, I got a question. The fire damage it took, did it, hurt it, or did it shrug it off?
It looked like it hurt it.
Alright, then I'm going to need you to walk me through this one. I want to hit it with a multi cocktail.
Oh, I didn't know you had Molotov cocktails. Let's see.
Well, I've got whiskey, I've got rags, and I've got a lighter, so...
Okay, I'm going to say that it takes you an action to get your whiskey out and stuff a rag into it.
Okay.
For your next action, you can light it and throw it.
Okay. So, because I have 2 actions around, would I be able to light it and throw it this turn?
No, you only get the 2 actions if you're attacking.
Okay. So, I will go ahead and get that going.
Okay. So you spend your action, you get out your whiskey, and you shove a rag into it.
Yep.
And you now have a Molotov cocktail just about ready to go.
And I don't give out the whiskey, I drink the whiskey, and then I shove the rag in there.
There we go. And when you do throw it, that's going to be 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
And you'll be doing a ranged attack, so you would add your dex modifier.
Okay.
Or treat it, if you have any ranged weapons, you treat it like that. However
Okay.
you're treating those. Alrighty. So, next up, Davidge.
He's going to use his action to try to, because the hand is behind try to grab him. So strength save at 15.
Okay. Let's see. Rolled a natural 17.
Cool. But that's all you can do. Because if he moves, I get an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, nope, nope.
Alrighty. Pumpkin.
Alright. I ain't gonna let this poison get the best of me, so I'm gonna try again.
Oh, real quick, I would have not have light now. Because I would have done hell.
Oh, that's right.
But I have dark vision, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if your character does not have dark vision, you're now at disadvantage because you don't have any light.
Wow. Well, she's already at advantage.
Yeah, she's already at disadvantage. There's no such thing as double disadvantage.
So here we go. I swingity swing. Ooh.
I am.
There's a 23 hit.
That hits.
I'm legit stressy.
That's one hit. That's a natural 1. That's a 9 hit.
Nope.
That's another natural 1.
Holy
so
shit!
she gets 1.
What's with all these double nat ones? So she goes up, and the first one takes purchase, but it kind of sticks into the ooze, and she can't quite pry it out.
Uh-oh.
And she swings again, and the first one seems to hurt it. The second one, it gets into like the ooze, but it doesn't really seem to hurt it. But once again, it's kind of trapped in the ooze. So go ahead and roll that damage.
5 points.
5 points of damage. So yeah, she can either let go or she can just keep attached, and next turn she can try to pull out. Even though that's for quitters. Alrighty. Nova.
I've been done it all night. It's time for some Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
First one. Is that cocked to you? Is that like cocked?
No?
Oh wow, just make sure. 15 for the first.
That hits.
one. 26.
Also hits.
I'll just roll both. 2. Ooh, 16 points. Force damage. This one's lucky.
Alrighty.
He's rolling double. He's rolling 10. I'm not going to move anywhere.
Alrighty, you let go both of your Eldritch Blasts, and they blast it right where you would think a face would be, but like there's mouths and faces and all this shit all over the place. This thing is fucking terrifying. Alrighty.
I'm going to stay there.
Let's see.
Oh God, I need to stop. I'm stress eating so much.
Top of the round.
This is my last thing I
Back
can
to the
do.
spawn. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
We'll come back to Nova, because Nova.
Does he have disadvantage too since it's dark?
Nope, he has blind sight.
Well, shit.
Let's see. Okay, I think he's gonna whip it good again. So, 2 are gonna go to Bootsy this time.
Uh-oh.
Everyone else is getting 1. So, Pumpkin, 21.
That hits.
5 points of slashing damage. Raylan. 21 to hit.
Yes.
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Now, is that cut in half? That's 6?
No, I'll always tell you
it?
I'll always tell you the full damage, and then you can half it.
Okay, so it's gonna be 3 points of damage then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, he keeps rolling 15s. 21 for the first hit on Bootsy.
Yeah.
26 on the second one to Bootsy.
Yeah.
So 19 points of damage to Bootsy, slashing.
Okay.
And then to our wizard, 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah. I was getting the shield ready, but...
Takes 7 points of slashing damage. Alrighty. I think that's going to do it for him. Bootsy.
All right. I don't have no light, but I'm going to try to hit you again.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 25.
That hits.
Well, let's just do 11 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
The next hit, 24.
That hits.
And let's do another 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And that does it for Bootsy.
Alrighty. You carve right into it, and you're taking big chunks out of this blob. And you actually do cut off one of the tendrils, but it immediately grows back. Because it's an amorphous blob that does what it wants to do.
The chunks I am taking out, are they regrowing, or is it...
No. They're just...
So, Bootsy would know that it is obviously hurting you, right?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, right.
For Bootsy.
Intelligence. Let's see.
Right there. -1.
15.
You can tell that it's hurting it, but not as much as you would hope.
Okay, that's all I need. You know.
Alrighty. Raylan.
Alright. I'm gonna light the Malta-B cocktail and throw it.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a ranged spell attack. It will be at disadvantage because you... Actually, no, it won't be at disadvantage. There's enough light here from the Molotov that...
Yeah. Alright, so what am I gonna add to this?
It's just... you add your dex modifier.
Okay.
And that's it.
18.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead.
Have a drink on me, bitch.
Then go ahead and roll 1d6.
1d6. Okay. 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, max damage. So you
Now, do
throw
I get
it.
a second attack, or is that my whole action?
That's pretty much your whole action.
Okay.
So yeah, you throw the Molotov cocktail and it hits it and it explodes on it and starts to burn away some of the black ooze.
Well, at least we don't have that light problem anymore.
It does not smell good. Well, the fire goes out pretty quickly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, does it at least give everybody for this round some light?
No, because of the nature of this thing, it's very liquidy, so it goes out pretty quickly.
Okay. I tried, guys. I tried.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort. Alrighty, Dadich.
We're gonna try. I can't do anything else. try strength check. See if I can squeeze his last. 15. Get a 14. Get a 14.
Talk. Natural 20.
Oh, look at 5!
You do not touch these dice!
Oh my god, it's 3. I'm so sorry, damage. That's the last time I'm gonna try that because I can keep doing it, but if I back away, get attack of opportunity. But he's a wizard, so he's gotta back away to cast spells.
I mean, he can.
But attack opportunity. Would that be 5?
Is controlling the thing a bonus action or is it an action?
Action.
Okay. He can back away, but he could possibly take a...
With the attack of opportunity, would it be all 5 against him?
It would only be 1.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all 5. That's why I wasn't moving. No, I'll take that shit. I'm moving.
Alrighty. Natural 19.
That is. Wait, yeah, no. You a shield.
He takes 9 points of slashing.
Oh, well, at least he's back in his little corner that he likes. That's it, then.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Pumpkin.
He ain't looking
I'm
too
gonna
good.
try to hit this. Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm gonna try to pull my scimitars out. 'Cause I'm not a
Alrighty.
quitter.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll a strength check for me, please.
I'm not a quitter.
8.
And go ahead and roll for the second one. I'll say that you can do both.
8. Or no, sorry, 12.
You're able to get 1 out,
Alright.
but that does take your action.
Okay. That's it.
Alrighty. Nova.
Whale, hail. I keep going back between Nova and... Yeah, it's okay. Nova's going to... Cry. I'm not going to move up any farther than what I'm doing. And if need be, I'll move a little bit quicker. I could... Did I notice when I did Eldritch Blast, when I cast it, did it do the same amount of damage it did when I did Hellish Rebuke? Or...
You noticed it did as much damage as you expected it to do.
Okay. That's all of it. Shoot, no! It's just out of range. So, I'm going to do a new spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Read the spell to me. I have no idea what it does.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with the catatonics of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate in the area, and creatures fully within the areas are blinded.
Okay.
The void creates a warp in the fabrics of space, and the area is difficult to read. Any creature that starts its in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. Tentacle on tentacle, bitch! So,
It's getting kinky. Go ahead and use this as where you're placing the...
so I would place it like... I would put it here, so it's right underneath him. So
Okay.
It's only him that.
Well, you said that it's 20 feet.
20 feet sphere. 5, 10, 15, 20. Like a sphere, like a...
So that's only a 5-foot radius sphere. 20 feet would envelop.
You sucked us all to hell, bro.
Yeah,
20-foot radius sphere.
so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, shit!
I'll let you renege if you want.
Okay, sorry, yeah, no, I thought if I put it here, it would only be,
Yeah, you can take that back if you want. I know that it's a brand new spell.
That's a new one. God, I really wanted to use it too. Can I change my alignment?
I mean, if you do certain things, you can change your alignment.
Okay, we'll just do Old Libel, Eldritch Blast.
You murder a town full of children who can change your alignment.
For once, it wasn't my character. 26 for the first one.
That hits.
And 26 for the second one.
Both hit.
Alright.
Roll that damage.
That is 9 points of Eldritch Blast.
9 points.
Well, now the whole world, you heard my new spell. And I can't wait to actually use it without killing my presentation.
Killing everybody in the party.
TPK by Nova.
Want to tell it all one?
That sounds like a fragrance. TPK by Nova.
Oh. Look for it soon at the Woodland.
Alrighty, back to the top of the turn. It is... Right now, I think Bootsy has been its biggest threat.
Come at me, bitch.
So, it's going to concentrate on Bootsy.
I'm really not pregnant, guys, on stream if you're watching this. I just ate a lot of candy right now.
15 to hit?
No.
Ooh.
Does not. Misses. Cocked. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And misses. It only hits you once.
Oh.
Hey, lucky.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, come on.
Did it crash again?
Yep.
What? Is it like
Piece of
crashing for
garbage,
you?
man.
I've been going back and forth on how has it been crashing.
Alrighty.
Really? Piece of shit.
He doesn't mean that. Iastebiria is a wonderful tool used for Dungeons and Dragons to keep track of your characters and look at the handbooks.
It is Bootsy's turn when he's ready.
Well...
Do you want me to go first?
No. I know what to do, though. I'll attack again, you little bitch. Does a 16 hit?
It's going to use its reaction to parry that one out of the way.
Well, you little shit. Let's try that again. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Damn it, that was a natural.
Oh, you're at disadvantage.
Yeah, because you turned the lights out.
Oh, sorry.
So the first one, you think it's going to hit, and it gets knocked out of the way by a tendril. The second one, you misjudge the distance. Raylan.
Oh, God. I'm going to hit it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit. Remember, you are in darkness, so you don't have any. You have disadvantage.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Roll a d20 twice and take the lower number.
Okay. Ooh. So, this is hilarious. I got a nat 1, and then I got a nat 20.
Oh!
So it's going to be the nat 1.
Okay.
So what kind of fucked up bullshit happens now?
So, as you... Let's see. Let me roll a percentage die real quick. So, as you go to swing, you think that it's going to hit, but your palm is really, really sweaty from all the exertion that you've been doing. And the hammer actually slips out of your hand, and you hear it clatter probably about 5 feet in front of you around one of its, what might be a foot.
Okay.
So your hammer's on the ground.
See it to grab it?
No. I mean, it'll take an action to look for it and grab it.
No, fuck that. With my second attack, can I just use my great axe then?
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to take out your great axe and go for that one.
Yeah, let me go for that one then.
Okay.
So, oh shit. Okay, so the lowest 2 at 7, so at 9.
Okay, it doesn't hit, unfortunately. It swings right by it.
Alright.
Alrighty, Dabbitch.
He's gonna do Firebolt.
Okay.
Firebolt. 20 unnatural.
That hits.
With the 2d10, roll twice the distance because it's been working really well. 7. Not as well as that. 9 points of fire damage. Because he watched as Nova saw, he would have followed Nova's lead.
It's looking really rough. Like you can see like some of the ooze burning away, and you can see like it's starting to kind of slouch a little bit, and pieces of it are starting to fall off onto the ground.
So it's looking rough?
It's looking rough. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin is going to strike this time with the scimitar and pull out, and have a dagger. Can she do that?
Yeah, she can grab it with a bonus action.
Okay. So, with the scimitar, let's see. Okay, it's all plus. So, all right. Here's the first hit. Well, I'm just gonna do some. 7.
Misses.
Ooh. How about a 21?
Hits.
That'll be with the dagger. Alright, yeah, let's do with the scimitar again. 16.
He's going to parry that one.
18.
Hits.
Alright, so she hits her both with the dagger twice, which is a d4. So 3 plus. So 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay. It's looking real rough, you guys. Nova.
Casting time. Oh, I can't cast it unless I'm doing it as a reaction? Bullshit. Sorry. I thought I had a spell lined up. I cannot Hellish Rebuke.
No, it's got a Hellish Rebuke. That would be a hell of a spell if it was, like, on command.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Then I will just do Toll to Death!
Alrighty, go ahead and... that's me.
That's a use. Wisdom save is 16 and you're not going to save. You're not going to save.
Cacked.
You're not going to do it.
I didn't save.
Yeah, he took damage, so it's 2d12. It hurt me. Let me get d12 for you guys. 12 points of necrotic damage.
How do you end him?
Oh my god! It's twice! Okay. With the same spell.
Yeah, with the same damn spell.
Oh, Toll to Death!
Toll to Death for the win.
So I'm really angry because it's 33 points of damage is way too much. So I'm just gonna get really, really evil, and I'm just gonna stick my tongue at him again because that was funny the first time.
Okay.
I'm gonna flick him off as I cast Toll to Death.
So you bing, and your middle fingers are actually making those ethereal bells ring around its head. So it's like as it just begins to dissolve back into a puddle on the ground.
And I'm just gonna sit for a second because that took a lot out of me with 6 out of 39. So he's dead.
And you all are now out of combat.
Get that shit out of here.
Did it leave anything behind?
Yeah.
Just a big old pool of ooze.
Nice.
Well, guys, if you don't mind, I need to go ahead and do my shout-outs and call tonight because I'm up way later than I should be.
If we can have you for 5 more minutes,
Sure,
there's a big
sure.
story thing for you coming up.
Sure.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty, so what do you guys do?
Well, I guess we need to keep on moving.
Yeah, we would just,
I guess should we continue north?
Let's continue north.
Alrighty.
On the edge, I'm not.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
So, as you guys walk in here, you see the walls are actually lined with chains, and some bodies have been apparently left there. This very much looks very dungeon-esque, which is kind of weird for where you are. You wouldn't have expected this within the halls of a mine. Here, let me pull this up. As you look through the room, there's a small alcove off to the left-hand side as you walk in. And it looks like there's an area barred up to create what looks to be a cell. You hear what appears to be gentle weeping coming from the alcove. And there's a pile of clothes and items that's piled by the opposite wall.
I'm gonna go see who's crying in the cell.
I'm gonna go with you.
Alrighty, as you guys walk up to the cell, you see two figures. One, Raylan, is very familiar to you. A petite, brown-haired woman is quietly weeping to herself in the side of the cell. This you recognize is your sister, Leia.
Yay!
And you also see in there a slender tabaxi woman. Both of their hands are bound in shackles. And you've seen pictures of her all around the office. This is Joanne Constance.
Oh, shit!
Richard's mentor and founder of the detective agency. And that's where we're going to leave tonight.
What?!
I don't know who any of these people are.
So I wanted you to be on for that because that's what all these 10 sessions have been leading up to.
Right. No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. It's been another amazing stream. I can't wait to see what happens in our next adventure. Speaking of adventures, guys, don't forget to see me this weekend at HurricCon. It's going to be a lot of fun. They've got historical miniature games, but they also got role-playing games going on, too. So if you want to come and check that out, you can check us out at HH Podcast Show on the Twitter machine. HHPodcastShow@gmail.com is where you want to send your emails for Spicy Deuces. And make sure you put Spicy Deuces in the subject lines and we'll read the questions. It's going to be no holds barred, guys. Any questions you got for us, feel free to ask. Also, you can find us at Facebook.com/Happy Hour Podcast Show and SoundCloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast to hear all of our amazing episodes and listen to episodes that we did with the One Stop Guild Shop that were amazing. And we hope to have you guys back on the show very, very soon.
Yes.
It's always a good time.
Always have fun.
It is always a good time. Well, guys, have an amazing night, and I will check you guys next time.
You as well. Have a good one.
Bye, Deuce.
And everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a big night. Culminating, it probably would have been a few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks ago if someone hadn't jumped off a train, just throwing a little more shade. I will never not throw shade about that.
Well, if Annalise would just understand. Some missions are saved for later, and some are saved for the story. Okay, so wrap up the session, though. I expected Raylan's sister. I expected that to happen at some point. I did not expect the
Joanne Constance.
I did not. Thank you.
One thing that I don't know if he shared, but Richard actually found her locket in the first tomb of Shub-Niggurath that you guys came across.
Okay, I
don't know if he shared that in game with characters.
No.
But yeah, he found that locket in one of the cells that had been empty.
That was good.
So yeah,
That was good.
she was also taken prisoner by this group. And we're going to see how things turn out next time. So make sure to join us next week. This is... I love this arc. Like, I fucking love this arc.
This is... Yeah, join us next week. We'll either be doing this, because this is obviously what we all would rather be playing. But...
It might be Monday or Tuesday. Next week, just because...
Adult lifestyle.
Yeah.
And
adulting is hard.
so sometimes they have to change things around. But yeah, thanks guys for
Thank
joining
you.
us again tonight. This was super fun.
Yes.
God.
Thank you once again, and good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.